Hello everyone, this is Hoda Ganji, and in this video I'm going to talk about the difference between decal and assigning a realistic material in Revit. So in the last video we created that frame. You can follow the video to create a surface-based family. In this video I'm going to create a decal and I'm going to assign it within that frame. So I'm going to go with Insert, Decal, and I'm gonna go with place decal because I don't have any. It's gonna take me to this menu. So I'm gonna create a new decal and I'm gonna name it my painting. And here I can bring an image. I'm gonna use this beautiful painting from Kalisher Art, and it's gonna be 27.5 inch by 16.5. So I'm gonna load my uh, artwork here. I'll say okay. It's now created. Okay. If I want to place it, I can go with decal, place decal, and I can click once here. And now you see that it's a little bit outside of where it should be. So it's easier if I go to my section view to fix it. And you have to put this on realistic so it shows. And I'm going to click on the decal. I can adjust the width and height here. So let's say if I say the width is going to be 27.5 inches. It's going to automatically keep it proportional. So I'm going to hit tab and I'm going to hit move to move it to this corner. Hit escape. It looks all good. All the edges look nice. And if I go to this other view, you see a nice decal here. Another good use of decal is for the rugs. So I want to go with insert decal and I'm going to go with my decal type. So I'm going to add a new one. I'm going to call it rug. And for this one, I'm going to use Western rugs. I'm going to use this one. So click on it, go with right click, save image as, and save it. I have already saved it. And when you go to the image, make sure that the edges are cropped and there are no white margins around it. So I'm just going to crop the edges. I'm going to save this. There is still a little bit of white edge over there. I'm going to go with edit, slightly move it inside and save it again. No more white edges, that's all good. I'll go to my project and I'm going to get that image here. I'll say OK, and I'm going to place this decal on the ground here. I'm going to click on it. Let's take a look here. There are different sizes. I want the largest one, which is 10 feet by 14 feet. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say the width is 10 feet. Put the feet symbol so it's going to automatically convert it. And then I'm going to go to my level 1. I should put this on realistic, and that's where that rug is. And usually a little bit of the rug needs to go underneath the sofa. So somewhere around here should be good, going back here, right? And feel free to have your two views side by side using WT, and feel free to use your arrow keys to locate your rug nicely. So this seems good to me. I'm going to go here, hit TW to go back to my tab views. Now the decal stretches the image in a way that is going to fit in that dimension. But if you have a repeating pattern such as a floor, a decal is not a good idea. So here is the difference. I'm going to go to this floor edit type. I'm going to go to its parquet material. I'm going to create a new one and I'm going to rename it floor finish. And I'm going to go to appearance. I'm going to assign my own image. The image I want to use here is this floor material. This is the floor that I want to use, right? So I'm going to first assign it. Then in graphics, I'll say use render appearance. Under identity, I want to say this is my floor finish. This identity is what it shows in material tag when you tag the material. Okay, I'll say okay and okay, And okay, I'll look at it right now. Again, I want to put my two views side by side. A couple of things here. First, the dimension is too small, so I'm going to go to my material. I'm going to go with manage material. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller and go to my appearance, and I'm going to go to edit material here or edit image. There we go. And it seems that it's too small here, right? And it seems that it's jammed a little bit. So for the sample size, I want to unlock it, and I want to say the sample size is, let's say, for instance, 1 meter by zero point 0.2, right? I need to look up the exact dimension of that sample size, hit apply. Now it's starting to get better, as you see here. If you know the exact dimension of the widths, take a quick look here, get this dimension. For now, it's showing me that uh, this from here, if I put this on texture, it's showing me that the width of each of the pieces, if I get from here to here, is about 0.05, which is too small. Probably that width is about double of it. So I'm going to go back to my manage material. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say go with double it. So here this height is for, if I count this one, two, about three of these is zero point 0.2. That's why the width of each of them is about 1/3 of this, right? And that's based on how many of these patterns is included in the sample image, right? So I might go with double of it, like if I go with 2 meters, and then now I can lock this to keep the proportions. I want to go with 2 meters here, apply and OK. Now it looks more uh, realistic. I'll go with TW. See that in texture mode, the decal does not show. It only shows in realistic. I'm going to go with TW here. So that's the difference between a decal and a realistic material. Decal, it's always one image. There is no pattern to be repeated. But for most of materials, we need it to be repeated. One other thing I would like to talk about here is in this view, if you want to put this view without rendering in your project, you can go with graphic display options. We have some settings for lighting. So I want to say go with more lighting here, for instance. Hit apply, the image is gonna light up. So let's say if I go with 50, it's gonna show 50 and it's a little bit lighter. And you can go with other changes over there, right? That's it for this video. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe for more videos.